they will cross the rails at any time. So for your safety, please remain seated at all times with your arms and legs inside the train throughout the entire trip. Over on the left between the hills, you can see the reticulated giraffe. Now these giraffes grow up to 18 feet in height. They do most everything standing up, including giving birth. So the very first experience in life of a baby giraffe is a 6-foot drop straight to the ground. These are also some of the few animals that can actually see in color. And the dot patterns are as distinctive as human fingerprints. No two animals have the same pattern as another. Also between the hills are the grubby zebra and the eland antelope. The grubby zebra are the largest of the zebra species and they have very thin straight markings and bare underbellies. The eland antelope are the largest of the antelope species and they can leap up to 8 feet from a mere standing start.
It don't seem as loud. I didn't hear something spinning. They must have fixed that.
Yeah, there's some more grubby zebra over there on your left. Now raise your hands, guys. How many of you believe zebras are actually black and white in color? All right, now here's another question. How many of you believe zebras are brown and white in color? You guys are actually right. They are brown and white. That's true of all zebra species. You just learned something in Busch Gardens. Busch Gardens and SeaWorld are heavily involved in the species survival program in cooperation with zoos and aquariums worldwide. We use scientific methods to match animals together in order to strengthen the herds. Our goal is to make sure that those animals are still around so that future generations can enjoy them. We also have our own charity, the SeaWorld Busch Gardens Conservation Fund, where our company spends millions of dollars every year in conservation efforts worldwide. The Manatee Rescue Facility at SeaWorld in Orlando was founded in 1976. This year they hit a milestone and have rescued over 500 manatees. Over 8 manatees were rescued this year alone. 7 of those are back in the wild, right here in Florida. Now on your left-hand side, those big gray animals are the wildebeest, also known as the gray-bearded gnu. The wildebeest in the wild travel in very large herds, somewhere in the millions of animals. And when they migrate, they produce a dust cloud that can be seen from the International Space Station. A baby wildebeest, when born, is required to be able to get up and run with the herd, or it may be left behind. Those are the wildebeest. All the way in the distance on your left are the white rhinos. White rhinos get their name from an African word that translates into wide, referring to their wide mouths. Now, rhino horn is actually made of keratin. Keratin is the same material that makes up human fingernails and hair. So whenever a poacher is selling rhino horn, the only thing he's selling is one big nose hair. And on both sides of the train are the Grant zebras. The Grant zebras are the smallest of the zebra species and the only zebras whose stripes go all the way around their belly. Now when zebras migrate, they travel at the speed of their slowest member so that no one gets left behind. Those are the Grant zebras. Yeah, under the tree on your left side, there's some small tan animals. Those are the grand gazelles. They are related to the Thompson gazelles. And they can also run 35 to 45 miles per hour. The grand gazelles on your left side. And we do have some female ostrich hiding up on the top of the hill on your right. The ostrich is the largest of the bird species, and they are totally flightless. Those are the ostrich hiding all the way on your right side. They kind of look like rocks a little bit. Now we're about to go through a dark tunnel. That is your opportunity to do your very best and your loudest animal impersonations. I'll catch you on the other side.